This video will give you an example of my morning routine using oracle cards. I started doing this practice on a daily basis about 2 years ago, and it goes hand in hand with reflection journaling in that I highly encourage people to try it for themselves and experience the benefits. When I first sit down to my reading area, I take a few deep breaths and settle in. The idea is to be calm and present, to take my time with each part of the process, and get into a lighthearted, curious, reflective mode. Once I'm settled in, I open my tarot journal and make a note of the date, the deck I'm using, and the question if I'm asking one. Writing out my reflections is fundamental to the exercise. There is something metaphysical transpiring that seems to facilitate the reflection process. My tarot journal also keeps a record of my questions and the messages I got from the cards. The single card oracle reading is a good entry-level practice. It takes less than 5 minutes. In this video, I'll be doing a single card reading with my Illuminated Earth Oracle deck. Oracle decks are great for morning readings because they are easy to interpret and, for the most part, pretty encouraging and supportive messages. As I'm shuffling, I'm focusing on the things in my life that are important and the questions on my heart. Since I'm not asking a specific question here, I'm pretty much just thinking about where I'm at with everything in general and opening up to whatever card I might get. It's important to give ourselves a moment of free space and contemplate our issues privately with honesty. Doing readings for yourself as part of a routine, whether in the morning, midday, or right before bed, is just one way to clear away mental clutter. It's also a way to start thinking more freely, which is how new ideas can come about. My typical morning reading is quite a bit longer than this. However, that's part of being an avid student of the tarot. If I'm not reading oracle and tarot cards in the morning, I am probably journaling or doing yoga. There is always something that I do. If I don't like how I feel, and I don't make my best decisions, and I become drained of energy prematurely. I had to learn the hard way that this kind of practice, or self-programming, would be a necessary part of my health and well-being, and I have come to love it and cherish it. This daily morning practice is part of calibrating myself, mind, body, and spirit, so that I can then go about my day with presence and inner peace. This is how I get my grounding. It's not even that much about the content of the reading. It's also the inner witness observing intentional living in action. In this video, I pulled the accomplishment card, and for me, this made me think about all the work I've been doing lately to revitalize my business and sell my candles. It's about hard work, practice, and the honed skills that go into manifesting an accomplishment. It's about not letting perfectionism hold you back. And it's playful as well, showing a magician with his white rabbit and his Two of Hearts card. There's something about hard work that almost makes you lucky. So for me, this reading gave me a nice sense of recognition that I've been putting in the hours, and there's a note of self-compassion too, that I can trust that my best will be good enough. Remember to close the session with a few deep breaths and let it all soak in. Add to your reading space whatever sends you a visual message of peace.